A debate of whether extroverts or introverts have the higher hand at being a successful leader has circled society for ages. Is it better to be outgoing, confident, and daring, or would being insightful, calm, and methodical serve as a greater advantage in leadership? The difference in leadership styles are obvious, but the outcome to this debate might be surprising. By analyzing character traits, leadership styles, and examples in history, it is clear to see that excellent leadership skills can be found in both extroverts and introverts. The personality of an extrovert is easily recognizable in a crowd. They're often the life of the party and thrive in social settings. Their energy source is drawn from interaction with others, and they need minimal time alone. They are described as outgoing, talkative, vibrant, and cheerful. They aren't afraid to speak up or take risks, and they love to voice their opinions and approach challenges head-on. This personality type is often quick to volunteer and take responsibility. Extroverts have the tendency to be popular and favored among their peers. In contrast, introverts are often overlooked and usually do not draw attention to themselves. In true contrast to extroverts, they are usually reserved and do not enjoy being the center of attention. They prefer time to themselves, and their energy is drained by social interaction. They are contemplative and take time for self-reflection. Stereotypically, they can be seen as shy, insecure, and cautious. Although introverts may appear to be wallflowers, this personality type is usually highly observant. They use this strength to produce novel new ideas. Introverts prefer to work alone or in a small group to avoid the distraction of excessive noise. They enjoy sharing their ideas and inspirations when eyes are focused away from them. An extrovert portrays the characteristics that are associated with a strong leader. The verbal skills that extroverts carry with them is one factor that plays to their advantage. With a confident and empowered tone, this personality type can lead while expressing their thoughts and feelings clearly. Having an approachable demeanor and outgoing personality are character traits that help extroverted leaders quickly gain the trust of those who follow them. Extroverts also have the tendency to be more impulsive, which is not necessarily a bad thing. This trait gives them the ability to take risks and try new daring ideas without inhibition. For this reason, extroverts are often entrepreneurs. Because they are comfortable in a crowd, they flourish in a team setting and enjoy making decisions as a group while processing ideas out loud. These compelling leaders serve as cheerleaders and coaches who often drive their team to success and high achievement. History is scattered with bold extroverted leaders that have impacted the world. Steve Jobs was the embodiment of a bold entrepreneur. His willingness to try innovative new ideas as the leader of Apple produced extraordinary new technologies such as iPhones and Mac computers that revolutionized the industry. George W. Bush served as the President of the United States during the 9/11 crisis. With all eyes on him, Bush remained confident and expressed self-control in a situation when others might have panicked. His extroverted personality provided comfort for Americans and drew the country together during a frightened stage in history. Martin Luther King Jr. had a personality that people naturally gravitated towards. King's famous speech, "I Have a Dream," stirred up emotions in the listeners and motivated hundreds of thousands in the Civil Rights March on Washington in 1963. King is remembered for his daring actions and strong leadership that empowered people all across America. These and other extroverted leaders stand out as driving forces and icons to younger generations. When placed in a role of leadership, introverts are surprisingly successful despite their quiet demeanor. Introverts have the ability to tune out noise and concentrate better than an extrovert. Since introverts draw their energy from within, they are able to easily focus on the task at hand without distraction of others. Quality work is the highest priority for introverts. They will not settle for mediocre. This plays an advantage for not only the leaders themselves, but also everyone who's involved with them. Instead of turning to haste in a high-stress situation, introverts have self-discipline and think through their decisions meticulously. Because introverts use quality and productivity as their main motivation, they often seem as if they are on an island and are disconnected from others. However, introverted leaders are great at building deep and meaningful connections in a one-on-one setting. Introverted leaders have a quiet strength and a combination of traits that can easily be an advantage. The impact on world history by introverted leaders might not seem as dramatic, but has been just as important. Bill Gates, the founder of the world-famous multi-billion-dollar company known as Microsoft, is a prime example of an introverted leader. Gates is a self-proclaimed introvert who is awkward in crowds and prefers to work alone. However, he used his characteristics to develop new technology through deep, creative thinking. Abraham Lincoln served America as president during the difficult times of the Civil War. He was not a charismatic leader, but he was known as a great listener. His ability to understand the issues of others helped him to direct the country during a time of great conflict. Lincoln often retreated to a solitary place to think deeply about the decisions he needed to make during his presidency. One of the most world-famous leaders was also known as the quietist. Mahatma Gandhi was a social leader in India who led his country through nonviolent resistance. His leadership style involved peaceful victories brought about by dedication with a deep purpose. The leadership style that he believed in can be summed up by his statement, "In a gentle way, you can shake the world." These and other leaders, such as Rosa Parks and Albert Einstein, showcase that introverts can be effective leaders. Introverts and extroverts in leadership roles possess unique character traits, leadership skills, and both have impacted history significantly. Extroverts are known for their friendly and outgoing personality, which can aid as a great advantage for being a leader. They're also gifted at trying new, innovative ideas and making risky decisions. Introverted leaders are equally successful using strategies such as introspective decision-making and excellent listening skills. They are often successful with their attention to detail and strategic planning. One thing these different types of leaders have in common is a drive to succeed and serve others well. History is filled with vivid examples of leaders on both sides of the personality spectrum. It is clear to see that neither personality type is at a disadvantage. A successful leader is not determined by what skills they obtain, but how they utilize those skills.